Yes, it was contract. And, David, speaking of contracts, but of a loving nature, I think I can hear wedding bells in the air.
You can, but they're not for me. They're actually for a mate of mine called Paul, who's getting married on the weekend. And just like to wish you well, Paul. So I thought I'd look at a couple of nuptial words. And he's marrying a lovely girl who, of course, under pressure, anything can happen because you want the day to be perfect. I just hope she doesn't turn into a bridezilla. Named after, it is listed here.
It's listed in the dictionary,
Named
bridezilla.
after that Japanese monster movie of the mid-50s.
Well, so that's a bride who perhaps under pressure becomes a little demanding and strident and things like that. I do hope there's a little bit of gender balance here, David. So is groomzilla there as well?
You will be gratified to hear that groomzilla is also here. So Paul may also get monstrous. I hope not. Now, Paul is into IT, so he may succumb to the idea of doing a webcast wedding, which I hope he doesn't. He could do a sponsored wedding, which is another modern nuptial alternative to get people on board, and advertise all your bands, ads, photos on a wed site.
Very nice. So all of those are dictionary words.
They are, and monstrous, I'd have to say. A couple of those last ones anyway.
It's been a revelation, but I do hope the day goes well for both of them. Thank you, David. And let's have a look at our scores. Peter, well, yet to get onto the scoreboard because Ollie has a very strong lead on 22 points as we go into our next letters game. And, Ollie, it's time for you to choose some more letters for us.
Lily, could I have a consonant, please?
Thanks, Ollie. L.
And another consonant, please?
B.
And another consonant, please?
P.
And another consonant, please. Thank you.
C.
And a vowel, please?
I.
And another vowel, please?
A.
And another vowel, please?
O.
And another vowel, please?
E.
And a consonant to finish with, please.
And last letter, P.
And your time starts now. How did you go that time, Ollie? How many?
6.
And Peter?
6.
Let's start with yours first, Peter.
Police.
And yours, Ollie?
Is police too.
If you could just verify that you both had the same. Well, the siren's blaring over here. The police are out in force.
They are, and it's a twin bust and a good bust, good blitzing. Both police are fine, of course. Now, this is one of those mixes where with the ABLE, you thought, is copyable a word? Is copable a word? And the answer to both questions is no. But placebo is a word, and that's a lovely replacement or sugar pill that often used in controlled experiments.
Very nice work. And great work from Peter and Oliver, 6 points each. Well, great to see Peter's on the scoreboard. And Peter, could you choose some letters for us, please?
May I have a vowel, please?
Thanks, Peter. A.
And a vowel, please?
E.
And a vowel?
I.
And a vowel?
E.
And a consonant, please?
K.
And a consonant?
C.
And a consonant?
R.
And a consonant?
T.
And a final consonant, please?
And last letter, R.
Thank you, Lily. Time starts now. Well, Peter, ever consistent in your choosing method. How many that time?
I believe I have a 7.
We hope so. What about you, Ollie?
I think I've got a 7 as well.
Okay, well, let's start with yours, Peter.
Retrace.
And Ollie?
Tricker.
Tricker. Now, well, there's a challenging one. We've come up with a challenging word, David, virtually every round this time.
It is. I'm really earning my money today. Retrace. Let's have a look. That should be fine. Retrace your steps, but I need to see it. Retrace is good. Well done. We've got one over the line. Now let's try tricker. Tricker. Both contestants have made it. Well done. Good sevens. And certainly those words from both contestants were a little erratic, coming from both sides, which is a possible 7, but in fact, creakier is there. Creakier, which described my knees after an hour of gardening.
Well, a very nice 8-letter word, David, and very good work from both Peter and Oliver with 7 points each. Peter now on 13, Oliver leading strongly, 35. Let's cruise back to the numbers now, and Ollie, what would you like in the way of new numbers?
Can I have 2 large ones and 4 small ones, please, Lily?
2 large and 4 small. Thanks, Ollie. And starting with the smalls, 1, 8, 9, 10. And the 2 large, 50 and 75. And the target number is 595.
Thanks, Lily. Let's see if we can get there. So, how close did you get, Ollie?
595.
595, right on the target. Peter?
Crashed and burned.
Crashed and burned on that one. Well, that's a very definitive phrase, I think. So, Ollie, take us through your method, please.
75 times 8 is 600.
75 by 8 is 600.
50 divided by 10 is 5.
50 divided by 10 is 5.
Take that away from the 600, it's 595.
595.
Very nice work indeed. Right on the target, Ollie. And that seemed like a terrific method, Lily.
Yeah, Ollie, you're too good. You're not giving me a chance to flex my maths muscles.
So you'd have done it exactly the same way.
Yes, I would have.
Okay. So 10 very effective points to Ollie in that round. Peter's now on 13. Ollie, 45. As we head into another break, that means another word mix for you. This time, admit 1. And the clue, to be the best at dominoes. See you shortly.